Hey everybody. So, who would have thought 1 month ago that Wales would be in the semifinals of the European Championships? Wales have defeated the favorite team on the left side of the bracket, the so called easier side, Belgium. 3-1. Not just a victory, but a comfortable victory. And are into the semifinals, the final four of the UEFA Euro 2016 tournament. Wow. I don't think anybody saw this coming. Um, you know, a lot of people looked at that side of the bracket once the group stages were over and they said, you know what? Belgium has a path to the final. Um, but you know what? This only affirms my earlier sentiment, how I felt before in earlier video when I said that Belgium are incredibly overrated. They are not the second best team in the world, as the FIFA rankings have them. They were not the best team in the world a few months ago when they were number one. It seems to me like the method of the FIFA ranking is just close your eyes and pick one. Put all names of a countries into a hat, and then close your eyes and then just pick one. You know, Wales completely outplayed them 2 days ago. I thought Belgium was going to win this game just because I thought their individual talent was going to be enough to see them through. And then I thought they were going to go out in the semifinals to Portugal. But, you know, you look at this game, and Belgium really only controlled this encounter for the first 10 minutes of each half. They came out the more assertive team the first 10-15 minutes of the first half, followed by the first 10-15 minutes of the second half. And from then on out, Wales just meshed into the game very comfortably. And they provided a lot of problems for that Belgian back line. And the main weak link in Belgium's defense was Jordan Lukaku. Not to be confused with his brother Romelu Lukaku, but he was the worst player of any team on that pitch. His defending was atrocious, and maybe that can be chalked up to his youth and his inexperience. Um, but Jordan Lukaku was a huge liability for that Belgian back line, and Wales exploited it thoroughly. Not just off the corner kick off of Ashley Williams' header, which was a beautiful equalizer, but Belgium just looked like a team that I don't even think I should call them a team. Really, what they are is just they're a group of individuals, of talented individuals that don't know what the fuck they're doing as a unit. Um, they just looked like a group who just had no answers for Wales pushing on the front foot and becoming more and more settled into the game. And Wales were the better team for like 70 out of the 90 minutes in this game. Belgium got lucky, really, with a long distance strike from Nainggolan in the 13th minute that put them ahead. From then on out, the so-called second best team in the world, you should see this game through and beat these guys and beat a team like Wales, who isn't one of the best teams in the world, even though they have one of the best players in the world in Gareth Bale. Um, but Wales' response after going down 1-0 early on in the game was pitch perfect. They didn't get too nervous. Um, a lot of teams would have crumbled under that pressure. They would have had to open up and leave themselves exposed in the counterattack. And a lot of people thought when Belgium scored that first goal that the floodgates had just opened and they were going to win this game like 3-0, 4-0. To be honest, I thought the game was relatively over after they went ahead because I thought maybe Wales don't have enough to come back. But They proved us wrong. Uh, this wasn't just a tight knit, hard fought victory for Wales. This was a comfortable victory. They could have won this game more than 3-1. They could have won 4-1, 5-1 because Belgium looked like a what I call a one-trick pony. A one-trick pony is an expression for those of you who don't know what it means. Is an expression we use for somebody or for a team who whose strategy is just narrow and very predictable. It's the same shit all over again. Counterattack. Almost all of Belgium's goals in this tournament came from counterattacks. That was enough to get by Hungary when Hungary had to open up themselves after going down 1-0 because Hungary did not have the character of this Welsh team. But once they went ahead of Wales, they got a little bit too confident, and they assumed that Wales were going to sit back and try to play a game of damage control and not concede as many goals as Hungary did. And they didn't expect the kind of response that Wales gave in return. Wales grabbed the game by its head and said, no, we can come back into this game. We are good enough. We are strong enough. We can beat these boys. And they beat them. We're not talking about Belgium blowing off a lead against Germany or France or Italy. We're talking about Wales here. And no disrespect to Wales, but Wales is not a top 5 team in Europe. They more than deserve to reach the semifinal, but they're not a top 5 team in Europe. When you are the so-called best team, golden generation, dark horse of the world in Belgium, and you blow up a lead against Wales, guess what? You're not one of the best teams in Europe. No, what you are is you're a collection of very talented individuals who don't know what the fuck they're doing as a unit. You're overrated. And not only are you overrated, but you have a manager in Mark Wilmots who doesn't know how to bring out the best in you as a unit. Now, partially, it's the player's fault, as I already mentioned, but 50% of the blame lies at the foot of the manager, of the coach, and Mark Wilmots, as demonstrated at the 2014 World Cup. He's not the right guy to lead this Belgian team, to really get them playing at their best, to play as a unit. Because literally, guys, what this game was between Wales and Belgium, what this wasn't a game between two teams. This was a game between a team whose sum is better than their parts against a group of individuals. That's what this was. I don't think you can call Belgium a team. I don't think you can call them a team. For Wales look dangerous. Why can't Wales go to the final, is my question. Why can't they beat Portugal? I think they can. They're more than Gareth Bale. Aaron Ramsey, Taylor, Robson Kanu, Williams, Vokes, all of these guys got on the score sheet in this tournament other than Gareth Bale. This is not a one-man team, and they defeated a really good favorite Belgium team, and Gareth Bale did not even get on the score sheet in this game. He didn't even score. He wasn't even Wales' best player in the game. That belonged to midfield champion Aaron Ramsey. And you look at one of the defenders, Chester. He had an outstanding game. He denied Lukaku and Eden Hazard several chances to get the ball in the back of the net. I think the 3 goal scorers were Williams, Robson Kanu, and Vokes. Robson Kanu's goal was outstanding. He completely faked 3 Belgian defenders, just spun around with the ball and just put it in the back of the net. He made them look like amateurs. So, this Welsh team is dangerous. And you know what? My question is, again, I'll say it again, why can't they get to the final? Why can't they win it? France has not been very impressive in this tournament. I mean, Germany will be a tough team to beat, but if Wales gets to the final and they're riding a wave of confidence and they're sky high in team spirit, why can't they pull a Greece of 2004? They have the players to do it. They're better than the Greece team of 2004. They didn't play ultra defensive style like Greece of 2004. This is an attacking side. And they've gotten better. Here's the thing about Wales. They've gotten better with each game they played. All I can say is Wales did a fantastic job. They deserve all of our respect. Um, it's really the surprise story of these Euros, with the exception of Iceland. Uh, Maybe Iceland can get to the semis today and join Wales. Who knows? Um, but you know, what Wales did 2 days ago was they exposed this Belgian team as for what they are, which is frauds. And I'm sorry to say this. I'm sorry. It sounds like I'm shit talking. I'm picking on Belgian fans' team. There's nothing personal, but your team has been overhyped now for the last 2, 3 years, and it's time to get a new manager. It's time to get a new manager who actually knows what the fuck he's doing with these players. And Mark Wilmots is not that guy. So once Belgium gets a master tactician that knows what he's doing, Belgium can become the best team in the world one day. Absolutely. They have the players for it. But until then, I don't want to hear anything about, oh, Belgium this, Belgium that, oh, dark horse. Get out of my face with that. Get out of my face with that. So, only thing that's left to be said is, honestly, Wales, well done. Well done, Wales. You deserved it. And anything can happen in that semifinal against Portugal. They can beat them. I'm not saying they will, but they can. So yeah, leave a comment below, like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you in my next video. Until then, guys, thanks for watching. Peace out.